Stop recording button.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to Tech Rants. My name is Q, and today first of all, I haven't shot a video in quite a long time, particularly because every time I seem like I shot a video, it ended up being too long, and so yeah, I finally figured out how I'm not a YouTube fanatic like some of you. So basically, what I did was I figured out how to verify my account. So hopefully this time around I can upload the video without any issues or any problems. So yeah,
Alert. Low battery.
that's some bullshit. I just charged this son of a bitch. Alright.
Close button.
20% remaining.
Camera chooser.
Whatever.
Stop recording.
I don't know why it does that every time I want to go record. But anyway, so ignore that. I'm just gonna sit here and talk like shit didn't happen. Alright, anyway. We're gonna talk about it a little bit. Yeah, let's talk about it. So I am shooting this off of a iPod Touch 5th generation, which was given to me by a grant. There was a grant going on. I actually helped teach a class. As I mentioned in my last video, that I am totally blind or visually impaired, whatever you want to call it. So I attended a class that actually gave people Braille displays, which are basically, they're kind of a visual monitor to a blind person and a Bluetooth keyboard, if you will. And basically it just connects to your Apple device or your Android or even your computer, and it acts as your monitor / like a keyboard. You can type shit in Braille and it'll translate it into regular, print stuff you see on the screen. So either way it goes. So yeah, that's where I'm shooting that off of, and plus the audio quality is a little bit better, and plus this has more room than my phone. I have a J7 Perks personally, and that only has 16 gigs. This company was nice enough to give me a 32 gig iPod Touch. So I'm probably going to record most of my videos off of here. If not, I have about 50,000 other phones lying around here that I can shoot off of. And I'm not good with shooting, and still a little bit of light, so maybe you can see me a little bit. If not, hey, it is what it is. Most of my videos are going to be more like a podcast, so as long as you can hear me, that's my most important thing, guys. So yeah, me being a blind tech user, I provide, I probably have different views on different things, but I'm here what I want to talk about today was, a lot of times when we choose a phone carrier, we have a lot of things to consider. We have postpaid versus prepaid, and then the most important thing, postpaid versus prepaid, that is very important because you have to choose your service. Then the second important thing is iOS versus Android. So today I want to talk a little bit about the advantages and disadvantages of each, and then some of the questions you should ask yourself when trying to choose. What may work for me is not going to work for you. It may not work for you. So you got to consider these a couple things when you're shopping for phone service and figure out what may work best for you. So let's go ahead and talk about it a little bit. So the first things first, you have to ask yourself, how important is it to you to actually have, or to actually say, I have the latest Galaxy? So I have the Galaxy Note 8, or I have the iPhone 8, or the iPhone X, or the Moto Z Force 2, or the Google Pixel. How important is it for you to just say that I have it? I'm the shit. I can afford it. I have the Galaxy S8, Note 8, iPhone 8 Plus 8, whatever the fuck they want to call it. How important is it for you to say that? If that's really important to you, and you're somebody that doesn't mind financing over a device over a period of time, and you don't mind paying a little extra, and you got the money, and you really want to be Mr. Big and Bad or Miss Big and Bad and have the latest flagship devices, postpaid is definitely for you. Especially now with Sprint, with its iPhone Forever program, and T-Mobile, I think, has an iPhone for life, and then Sprint also has a Galaxy Forever, and then you can upgrade after 12 months on-time payment. So yeah, postpaid definitely for you. If you don't mind being knocked, like I said, well, usually you can upgrade within a year, but other than that, it's between 18 and 30 months. I have me personally, I'm a prepaid customer. I'm a Boost Mobile customer, but the phone that I use for my business is a Sprint Phone Connect 3. I have a wireless phone terminal with Sprint that I had got in the spare of the moment, and it works. That's the only thing I'm financing. That's an 18-month agreement. So, I mean that's pretty much the only thing that I have that I'm financing on. But that's besides the point. But if you are somebody that has to have the latest and the greatest, and that's what you like, go for it. Postpaid is definitely for you. With postpaid, you can also, they also have some other perks. You can work out payment arrangements. You can get employer discounts. I've seen it. They give, like, some of them have lifeline discounts and different shit like that. But there's a lot of options with postpaid. So you want the latest and the greatest, you go postpaid. Now, the disadvantage of postpaid is, so let's say you got the cheapest plan possible. So the cheapest postpaid plan I've seen is Sprint. So Sprint says you can get, I think it's like 3 gigs for $40 a month, and that's with autopay. Without autopay, it's $45. Okay, so $40 for 3 gigs. Then let's say you get the Moto Z Force 2. Just these are just examples, guys. Okay, the Moto Z Force 2 without any discounts and all that shit is $33 a month. So you're paying $40 for the plan plus $33 for the phone. That's $73. Already you're paying for one line. I'm just talking about one line here, guys. $73. Plus you're paying taxes and fees. Depending on where you live, those taxes and fees can add up. No, California has some of the highest taxes in the country. I think California's in between 17 to 21%. I may be wrong. So you're actually paying about $95 for one line. That's, if you got the money, like I said, more power to you. But when you're somebody like me, $95 for one line, nah, I could really do without. So, I mean, not saying that postpaid is bad in that regards, but that's kind of pricey, especially when you factor in taxes and lease agreements and all that shit. That's pretty much ridiculous. Of course, companies like Sprint, T-Mobile, I think, is the only postpaid carrier that includes taxes and fees in the plan. But then again, like I said, you still got to pay for that device payment and whatever else the hell you decide. People go in the store and they get device payment, and they don't usually have a down payment, so they add all this extra fucking accessories and shit. That's one of my phones. $300 speakers and shit, and $200 headphones, and $80 cases and shit. Because you don't have a down payment, and you got to pay for that. If you decide to pay for that in financing, your bill can pretty much add up. But like I said, if you got the money, go ahead. Me, somebody who's on a budget, and I don't like surprises. The guy that calls when his bill is $3 more than what it should be. No, I go prepaid. So, yeah. So you got to really ask yourself, if you got the money and you want the latest and the greatest, you go postpaid. If you want a budget and you want some more flexibility, you go prepaid. So, prepaid. Like I said, I'm a Boost Mobile customer. I love the shit out of Boost Mobile. When I've had Verizon, I've had Cincinnati Bell, I've had Metro piece of shit. I mean, Metro. I don't like Metro PCS, guys. I've had Metro PCS. I've had Family Mobile. I actually like the Family Mobile. It's just that the price, they really could have done better with their phone prices. And they could have gave their loyal customers some better deal. 2 years of on-time payments, and they give me shit. But Family Mobile was a good company. They really were. And I've had Cricket. And I've had, I said, I have Verizon. Now, I've been with Boost Mobile for the past year. I've got to say, I've been happy. Now, Boost Mobile does have, a matter of fact, a lot of prepaid companies now are allowing you to to finance on your flagships. And generally, it's no more than $25 a month. I know Boost has one called Boost Up. It used to be called Boost Easy Pay. If you have 12 months on-time payment, you pay the down payment and of the phone after 12 months, and then you pay it off over the course of 12, I think it's 18 months now. And in your payment, there's no more than $25 a month for a device. So that's fine. You get the cheapest plan possible. It's $35 plus 25 for the phone. That's $60 a month for one line, and that includes taxes and fees. That's better than 90, 95, $100 for one line. It's better, say, especially if you go with the unlimited plan. With Verizon, which is $80, and you pay another 20, anywhere between 20 and $40 for another, the taxes. No, it's not for me. No, I couldn't do it. I'll be damned. Taxes changing every fucking quarter and all that. No, it's not for me. No way. So, prepaid, they have some flexibility. And then, of course, you got Boost Mobile and Metro PCS and Cricket offering these deals and shit. If you switch, you can get a deal on unlimited. Of course, Boost Mobile, I think, has the best deal. You get 4 lines, unlimited for $100, and then you can get up to 4 free phones if you port your numbers over. So these prepaid companies are kicking ass. Like literally, they're turning into contracts. If that's what you like, without all the hassle. I have 3 lines on my account, and I pay $85. That's it. That's all. It's nothing more, nothing less. And I like that. I like to know what I'm paying every month. And then, usually when you're thinking about leaving prepaid companies and shit, they try to convince you and give you all types of deals and shit to make you stay. They give you all types of credit and incentives. And then I've seen cases where they offer you free phones and all that shit. Postpaid, yeah, they try to work with you, but usually it can backfire. It really, at the end of the day, they really don't care because, like I said, they're making buku money off of your ass. And if of course, if you leave before that contract is up, you got to pay that shit. I'm send you a big ass bill in the mail, and you got to pay that off. Or not, you go to election agency. I know somebody who owes Sprint $1,200. Probably shouldn't have said that on here, but we're talking about it a little bit. We're just telling the truth. So, but it's all up to you guys. Like I said, me personally, I couldn't see myself choosing a postpaid company. I couldn't. Like I said, Family Mobile was good. They really were. You got all the benefits of a postpaid company, but the phones, it really could have been better with the phones. But the plans were pretty cheap. Now, of course, the disadvantage of prepaid is, yes, you do, like I said, unless you take advantage of the financing offers, you have to pay. If you want a decent device, you got to pay for it outright. However, I have a J7 Perks, and if you port your number over from anybody to Boost, you can get the J7 Perks, a $200 phone for $50 if it's not already free. Last time I helped somebody get theirs, it was $50. Pretty solid deal for a $200 phone. And the J7 Perks, guys, that's a wonderful ass phone. I'm team Samsung, and some of you are team ZTE, some of you are team LG, some of you are team Motorola, some of you, there's a whole bunch of you assholes that are team iPhone. Just kidding, guys. You guys are wonderful. There's a whole bunch of people out there, team iPhones. I tell you, team iPhones, you just make me sick. I almost bought an iPhone SE. Almost. I came this close to getting an iPhone SE, and I didn't do it. Everybody who has an iPhone thinks they're better than you. You ain't shit. But anyway, I'm just being me, guys. I'm being goofy. We're just talking about it. I'm sitting here telling the truth. I'm not gonna try to be something I'm not. I'm just telling the truth. This is how I feel. You iPhone assholes think you're better than people. You should get an iPhone. Fuck iPhone. I love my Droid. I love my Google Assistant. Just Google Assistant. Siri has nothing on Google Assistant. Fuck that. I don't want to hear it. But yeah. So but yeah, guys, you got to really factor in what works best for you. If you want the latest and the greatest, and you have the money, and you want to be on one of the top 4 big boys, Verizon, Sprint, AT&T, T-Mobile, you go postpaid. Now, if you don't mind prepaid and you want to be more in control of your plan, and you don't mind paying for the phone up front, or even, some companies allow you to upgrade after a certain amount of time, and they give you some good ass deals. Go prepay, guys. You know what you're gonna pay, and like I said, Boost. You got Cricket, Metro, and uh, Boost, and I think a couple other ones that have the taxes and fees included. So no extra sales tax, 911 charges, none of that shit. So there's that, guys. So it's all about what you want. If you really like the flagships, postpaid. If not, you're on a budget like me, prepaid. Hey. All right. Now, move on to the next topic. iOS versus Android. So, like I said, now, me personally, and I've seen this a lot now, backing up to, my people, my visual impaired people. Most visually impaired people prefer iPhones, and most elderly people prefer iPhones, strictly because it's all Apple. It's not fucking, you don't have to learn any different interfaces. You pretty much know what you're going to get. Everything is straightforward. It's a little more easier to use, easier to understand. It's all Apple. It's not customized. It's not changed. Nothing. It's all Apple branding. You know what you're going to get. Now, me, I like, if you're like me and you like a challenge and you like to play around with shit and test different things out, you go Android. Android is so customizable. It's so, it's flexible. You can play around, you can play around with it. You got more access to free stuff. It's not as locked down and secure as Apple. Apple is very good for simplistic users, and iOS really does have a lot of features, and it's really a wonderful platform. But if you like me and you like to play, you go Android. Android is for people that like to play. Android is for my true developers. And plus, Android, you have all these different brands. You got your ZTEs, you got your Alcatels, you got your fucking what's his new one out? Cool Pad. You got, you got your LG, Samsungs, Motorola's, Blue. You got all these different ones that you can get. And you can try them, and some people might, you got all types of interfaces and shit like that. I don't like the LG. Sorry guys, I don't like the LG interface. I just don't. I've gotten used to the Samsung. I even like the ZTE. ZTE was wonderful. I had a ZTE, and man, I tell you, that thing was powerful. Then you got your military, what I like to call the military rugged ass phones, your Kyocera's and shit like that. So you got plenty of options, and you got different screen sizes. You could have anywhere from a 5-inch, 4.5, 5-inch screen to fucking 6.8. So I've even seen some 7-inch phones and shit. Of course, those are off-brand, but so Android is customizable with the looks and the screen sizes and the user interfaces and the ROMs, and you got so much freedom with Android. But iOS is locked down, and but it's not a bad platform at all. It's straightforward. It's simple to use. You know what you're gonna get with Apple. Everything's pretty much just standard. So, you're elderly or you're visually impaired and you don't want to get frustrated and you don't want to play around. Where do you go? iOS. But me, I'm visually impaired, but I like to challenge. I like to challenge myself. I've got to say, I've been back and forth with Android for the past 6 years, and mainly I've been going to Android. Every time I think about getting an iPhone, one of you iPhonies come to me and say, hey, Q, yeah, iPhone's good. Series this, series that. No, and I just buy an Android to prove them wrong. And then they get mad because my phone could do something that theirs can't. Let's talk about it a little bit. So, I'm just being me, guys. And by the way, I don't edit my videos or upload them as they are. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. But I hope that at the end of any video, I can help somebody in deciding on what they want to do. So, guys, this video is nothing more but to be helpful. I want you to consider all of these factors, figure out what you like and what you think might work best for you, and take this knowledge and use it to your advantage, and do more research. Figure out what's best for you. What? Shut the hell up. Okay, that's Chromebook. What do you like? And what can you afford? And take that information and go make the best decision and make it the best situation that will work for you. So that's my advice. I'm not here to offend. I'm not here to advocate for anything. I'm just here to help you choose the best decision. Of course, this is Tech Rants, so I will rant about shit that may piss me off, or I may give my opinion on a lot of things that just don't make sense to me. You know, I'm here to I'm here to provide information, to provide insight and opinions and news to the tech, because technology is a big part of our world. So we all need to be informed, and you know, we should all know what our options are. Even to the little bitty ass Blackberries are trying to make a comeback. So from the shittiest phones to the $2,000 phones, you need to know what your options are. That way you know that you have a lot of choices, and you take those choices, you examine them, and figure out what makes you happy. That's the most important thing, guys. So if this video was helpful in any way, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit down below. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them down, and I will make sure I respond to you within a timely manner. Let's make this, a pretty good channel. Let's make this a success, guys. I'm just getting started, but I'm hoping that I've helped someone in any way. And now that I figured out how to verify this, YouTube thing, you should be seeing more videos frequently. So I don't know how long this video has been, so we'll see. If you sit here and watch it, thank you for putting up with me. If not, well, it is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off, guys, and appreciate you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Good day. Have a blessed one. Bye for now.
Stop recording button.